Here are 5 banks that only pull from TransUnion for business credit cards. You know, finding banks that exclusively pull from TransUnion feels like striking gold. Most banks are hooked on Experian, bombarding your credit report with endless hard inquiries. This flood of inquiries can be a real headache when you're trying to get more business funding. Lenders see all these inquiries on your report and instantly think you're desperate, making you look risky. It's like they see you as someone that's scrambling for money, which seriously just hurts your chances of getting approved. During my research, I found several banks that offer 0% APR business funding for up to 18 months, and a small bank nobody even knows about that's based in Pennsylvania that anyone can apply for credit nationwide. Now, the first bank is Bank of America. A lot of you guys know about this. Now, the business side of Bank of America definitely gets me more excited more than the personal offerings, mainly because most of their small business cards come with a 0% APR period for the first 9 months from account opening. My top pick is the Business Advantage Unlimited card because it's so straightforward with 1.5% back on all spending and a $300 intro bonus. When you apply, they'll do a hard pull on your TransUnion credit report. And here's a data point. They said, apply for this Bank of America card as I already have a personal relationship with them. They did a TransUnion hard pull at the time of applying for my LLC. Approval was not instant, had to chase down some additional verifications they wanted, like address, personal info, etc. But no other docs were requested or required. No formal notification of the approval after I provided what they needed. Days later, the card showed up. And for credit limit increases, a Bank of America rep mentioned that they like to see businesses using almost all of their credit and paying it off in full. That's when they know a business needs more credit. And just so you know, for business accounts, Bank of America reports to Equifax Business, Experian Business, and Dun & Bradstreet. Now, the next bank is US Bank. US Bank is often considered the king of 0% APR business cards in my book, and for good reason. Not only do they offer a card with an exceptionally long 0% APR period, but they also own Elon Financial, which is a company that underwrites business cards for over 1,000 different small banks and credit unions across the US, many of which have their own 0% APR business cards. If I were choosing a US Bank business card right now, I'd probably go for either the US Bank Triple Cash card with a $750 intro bonus and 3% back in 4 different categories, or their Business Platinum card, which offers 0% interest for 18 months. That's extremely long. Now, US Bank will hard pull your TransUnion credit report when you apply. And here's a data point about that. US Bank Triple Cash approval, $23,000. I continue to find US Bank really easy to work with for business credit. They are a TransUnion puller for me. This was the result of a mailer invitation, did not say pre-approved, and instead said pre-approved to apply. In other words, it was a roll of the dice. I already have another card with them about a year. That's received 2 soft pull credit limit increases since its opening that started at $20,000 and it's now at $30,000. You should keep in mind that US Bank will require a hard pull for manual credit limit increases, but they do a soft pull for automated increases. And here's a data point. They said apply for the Business Triple Cash, got instant approval for $3,000, called underwriting a week later and spoke with the customer service agent. They took some of my info and I got hit with a second hard pull, and that was expected. Instantly got the 7 to 10 day notice for a manual review. Checked the app today and saw my limit increase $12,000 from $3,000 to $15,000. And you know, US Bank reports your business card usage to Dun & Bradstreet and the Small Business Financial Exchange. Also, just a quick reminder, you can find every bank plus over 500 more banks on my 0% APR business credit card database. You can see which banks pull from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion before you apply, not just TransUnion like in this video. You'll be able to see every bank and credit union in your state worth joining for 0% interest funding. You'll clearly see any banks that let you apply for multiple credit cards or accounts with just one hard credit pull. And if you already have existing business credit card debt, you can balance transfer that debt to one of these cards to extend your interest-free window. I even labeled the underwriter that each bank uses so you never hit that hard credit limit ceiling with any one underwriter. This database also includes every single bank from the original 0% APR master list. So definitely hit the link below to get instant access to the 0% APR business credit card database today. Now, the next bank is BMO Harris, and BMO Harris is nearly a nationwide bank with branches in about 30 states across the US. If you're considering a card, I recommend going for their BMO Business Platinum Rewards card. It offers 0% interest for 9 months and earns you 2 to 5 points per dollar in 4 different spending categories. But if you're looking for the longest 0% APR period, their standard platinum card gives you 18 months at 0% interest. Now, when you apply, they do a hard pull on your TransUnion credit report. And here's a data point. BMO Harris personal and business credit card approved. I opened a personal checking account with them last week. I am not in their credit card servicing area, but I've heard that you can apply once you're an account holder, so I went for it. Personal approved at $8,000, business approved at $7,500. Did not ask for any documents on either. They did a pull on my TransUnion with a score of 753, many new accounts in the last 24 months that did not scare them one bit. And I learned that if you request a credit limit increase, BMO will hard pull your TransUnion report again. Let's move on to South State Bank. So South State Bank operates in 6 states, primarily in the southern part of the US. Their business credit card underwriting is handled by Elon Financial. So if you already have business cards with US Bank or other banks that also use Elon, don't expect any huge approvals here. You'll need to visit a branch to open an account and apply for a business credit. There's no easy online applications with them. Now, it is a bit odd that they don't publicly list the details of their business credit cards, but since Elon handles the underwriting, there should be at least one 0% APR option available there. And here's the data point. They said some regional banks use Elon as well. In Florida and the Southeast, South State Bank has an Elon Business Visa with an 18-month 0% APR balance transfer offer. What I learned is that to get approved, they'll do a hard pull on your TransUnion credit report. And just to back that up, they said Elon South State Bank, $10,000 starting limit. It was a hard pull of TransUnion. Underwriting, I find more pleasure to deal with them than US Bank. So next up is Journey Bank. Journey Bank may be based in Pennsylvania, but you can apply for business credit no matter where you are in the country. Their business cards are underwritten by Elon Financial, and with their standard business card, you can snag 0% APR funding for up to 18 months. Getting approved is pretty straightforward too. It just takes a hard pull on your TransUnion credit report. Banking with smaller institutions like local banks and credit unions can be a game changer when you're looking for business funding. And here's why. These places really lean into what's called relationship banking. It's not just about numbers on a screen, it's about the people behind the numbers. When you work with a small bank, you often get the chance to build a one-on-one relationship with the person handling your actual application. That personal connection can make a huge difference in whether you get approved and how much credit you receive too. Unlike the big banks where everything can feel impersonal and automated, smaller banks give you the chance to work with someone who actually understands your story and your business. They even have the power to advocate for you, which can sway the decision in your favor. And here's the best part. There are thousands of these smaller lenders out there, each offering different opportunities. This means you're not stuck with just a handful of options like you would be with the big banks. You can partner with multiple small lenders, giving you a shot at nearly unlimited funding opportunities. It's more personal, flexible, and potentially a more rewarding way to get the financial support that your business needs. But listen, all of these cards will hard pull your TransUnion credit report. There's no way around that fact. But the thing is, I also found 8 business cards that will fully approve you for business funding without a hard credit pull whatsoever. That means you can sign up for more business credit guilt-free because your personal credit report will not be affected. So check out that video next where I show you how I got approved for over $16,000 in business credit with low business revenue about a year ago by getting approved for a few of these cards. Thank you for watching.